What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Today, let's duel some Aeons.
I will be the judge of your Aeon strength. Are you good enough, I wonder?
Hell yeah.
Very well.
So, we start off with Yojimbo.
Are you ready?
Now, since the last time we dueled, Yuna's gotten a lot stronger. So, these next few Aeon duels for the, I guess you could call them the secret or the optional 3 Aeons, they're all gonna be pretty easy.
Choose your Aeon will, Summoner.
So, let's start off with Anima. Personally, I think Anima is the most useful Aeon. Anima is exceptionally strong, and there are things you can do with Yojimbo and the Mage's Sisters that are exceptionally powerful, but they take a little bit of doing. Whereas Anima can use Pain for 27,000 damage.
Stop. That is enough.
That was easy.
You have made some progress. Take this.
Yeah. Next up, we have to fight Anima ourselves.
Very well. Now, are you ready?
Now, I was thinking I would use Shiva for this fight, but just for the heck of it, I think I'm gonna show off the Mage's Sisters, show what they can do. And more importantly, because they're a little bit unique in how they work.
Choose your Aeon will, Summoner.
I mentioned just a minute ago that it takes a bit of doing to use Yojimbo and the Mage's Sisters properly, and that's because you can't directly control their actions. For Yojimbo, you just tip him Gil, and depending on how much he likes you and how much Gil you give him, he will use a attack that, well, whatever attack he wants, really. There's a really good guide to how that all works on GameFAQs if you're interested, but really it's just all way too complicated for my legs. So here we got do as you will, fight, and help each other. Let's just say do what you will. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Passido. This is an exceptionally good attack. And the main reason that people like the Mage's Sisters, it hits I think 13 times, or 12 or something like that. And if you say one more time, I think they'll just do whatever the last thing they did was. But obviously if Passido is strong enough to do 99,999 damage, which is way more than it actually did, then, well, that's a lot of damage. Now, let's see, Cindy, what does Cindy do? Cindy tends to focus on attacks, whereas Sandy focuses more on support magic and stuff. You saw she used Reflect a minute ago. Whereas Mindy focuses more on using special attacks. That wasn't so hard.
Stop. That is enough.
Mage's Sisters can be kind of difficult to use well, but in certain situations it can definitely pay off.
Ah, you have made some progress, and for that, I'm glad. Take this. It may come in
Even
handy.
if you know exactly what you're doing, though, there's still a certain amount of luck involved with them doing
I
what
will
you
be the judge of your Aeon
hope
strength.
they will do.
Very well.
Now we fight the Mage's Sisters. Now, this fight you might be a little bit concerned about, just because there are 3 of them, and they can do some pretty nasty stuff. But I am not concerned, because I'm quite positive that it will be exceptionally easy. In fact, it will most likely be the easiest one, Aeon duel, that I've ever done so far.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
For this, I want to use Grand Summon, and I want to summon Anima. And I want to use Oblivion, Anima's Overdrive. I guess it like sucks them into the underworld. And I guess under the ground there's a giant skeleton head. That's like the bottom of Anima, I guess, which is really freaky. And it does 80,000 damage to all 3 of them. So yeah, they're kinda dead.
Stop. That is enough. Ah, you have made some progress, and for that, I am glad. Take this.
Thank you.
And we get
Perhaps you'll
shining
teach me
gems.
again someday?
That's not possible. You have
Say
already
again.
surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work
Well,
here on
okay then.
Spira is done. Time for me to go.
Send her.
Yes.
Okay then.
It is in your hands. Destroy sin and save Spira.
Bye bye Belgemine. And for defeating all of Belgemine's Aeons and sending her, we get the Moon Sigil. Our first sigil, in fact. So we got the Moon Crest and the Moon Sigil. And we have Yuna's Nirvana. So we can unlock the potential of Yuna's ultimate weapon. So we might as well go do that, I guess.
The final showdown.
No showdown to Shin.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
So to unlock a weapon's potential, we have to come back to Macalania. I wish there was a better save point to warp to for this. I don't know if there actually is or not. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's heading back to the commons? Or no, somewhere that I don't want to go, because I want to head over to the sparkly path. And if we go up this thing instead of going down the other way that leads to the front of the forest, talk to this little forest egg thing, we can have our people present their ultimate weapons to this thing, and if they have the appropriate items, then it will unlock the weapons. So the power of Yuna's Nirvana has grown. So let's take a look at it now. Previously it had no IP. Now it has no IP in double overdrive. In other words, it's still useless. So let's present it again, since we have the moon sigil as well as the crest. The weapon attained its maximum power. Now let's take a look at it. Now it has break damage limit, triple overdrive, double AP, and 1 MP cost. That is pretty awesome. Let's see, what other stuff can I do? I got orange. Figure I might as well present a couple other weapons while I'm here, since I got the crests and the weapons for a couple other people. And I believe I've got Riku, her weapon and her crest. Okay. And I believe that is all for now. So, tomorrow we continue the hunt for more ultimate weapons on Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Catch you later.